Hey folks, so here is part two of my discussion and comparison of potential tax increases in Carroll County. And today we're going to talk about the potential increases in property taxes. So I'll start with the number thrown out there in the Joint Commissioner Board of Education meeting.
Or a 3-cent raise in property taxes.
So again, I went out, did my own research, where Carroll County is today in relation to the other jurisdictions across the state of Maryland. Again, not the easiest of data to find, but I did find this data on the state of Maryland website. So I took the data and exported the county by county data into the spreadsheet. And we're not going to focus on this as a visual, except to say, this is sorted lowest to highest, and you can see the property tax rate for Carroll County, seen towards the bottom, is already pretty high compared to other jurisdictions. Worry not. I'll have a better graphic for you to display this data. So like the previous video, I broke this down into 4 tiers. Tier 1 being the highest property taxes. And honestly, Baltimore City should be in their own super tier 1, given what their number is at 2.248 per $100. But you also see Baltimore County and Frederick County in that tier 1. In tier 2, you've got Carroll County at the top of that at 1018, followed by Howard County, and you see Prince George's County down in tier 2. Tier 3 and tier 4 are the lower property tax rates for jurisdictions across Maryland. In tier 3, you've got places like Anne Arundel and Washington. In tier 4, you've got Montgomery. Oh, goodness, that actually shocked me a little bit. So if we go back to the previous chart and look at tier 1 and tier 2, Tier 2 being Carroll at 1018, the number that was thrown out there that you just heard in the previous video of the meeting between the commissioners and Board of Ed was raising Carroll County's rate by 3 cents, which would move us to from 1018 to 1048. So I wanted to know really what that meant. Well, according to Realtor.com, and look, you can find this number and you will find different numbers on different sites, but I had to pick something. So I went with Realtor.com, and the median listing home price in Carroll County was $425,000. So I took that number and said, okay, today, $425,000, what would someone currently pay? And you can see in that second line, if you take $425,000 and take the property tax rate that we have currently at 1018, you would pay $4,326.50 in property taxes. Now, if that number is increased by 3 cents, what would that number be? To 1048. So that number would be $4,454 in property taxes, or an increase of $127.50. And goodness, I hope I got this right. Obviously, houses less than the median house price above would pay less. Houses more than the median house price would pay more. So you would have less of a hit if it was raised, you'd have more of a hit if it was increased. Those are just the basic numbers so that you can get a dollar amount of what a property tax increase would look like. I also went and, like I did previously, asked Carroll County Government Budget's Office what's been the history of the real property tax rates in Carroll County. And you can see here in 1997, we were at what's being proposed today, the 101.048. In 2012, for fiscal year 12, we dropped from the 1048 to 1028. In 2013, we dropped from 1028 to 1018, which is where we are today. So none of this is a done deal. There's going to be budget meetings for Carroll County government in March, and we're going to get more information at that time of kind of what all the budget gaps are, and we'll have a better sense of where things stand at that point. Hopefully we get some of this contextual information during those meetings. We don't always, which is why I'm putting these videos together. Look, if you've got thoughts or comments, let me know on social media, and I'll be sure to read those and share the ones that are appropriate to the community. I'm going to have a part 3, a summary video from the previous 2 videos, and I hope you guys tune into that, and because I'm going to give you some of my opinions. And as always, Be sure to follow the Carroll County Observer social media channels to see videos just like this.